have you, over the years, have you seen the music industry as far as rock kind of evolve into more kind of taking it backstage to like rap, pop music, things of that nature, more of like a niche industry?
You know, I wouldn't say niche. Now, certainly in the 90s, you know, rock music was certainly ubiquitous. I mean, it was crossing to pop, obviously. So you had those bands on pop radio. So that certainly has changed. I don't know if I would say it's niche, though, because I think that's probably, I think it's far bigger than niche. But the thing is that the people that love rock music will never love anything else like they like it. You know, so it's sort of like, even as you grow, as I grow as somebody who listens to music, I've got kids, you know, my kids are listening to music, and I hear stuff, and I go, oh, I actually like that now. Like, for instance, I didn't like country music until about 10 years ago, 12 years. I got older, and I'm like, oh, I get country now.
Yeah,
I love it. I actually love country music now. But it's not Crew. It's not the Crew.
Yeah, I understand.
It's not Metallica, and it never can be, because you grow up with it, and it gives you a certain feeling, and nothing can give you the sort of aggression, the adrenaline of rock. It just can't.
Gotcha.
That's my opinion.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. And what we've seen, a lot of our readers and viewers have seen, is really kind of, it seems to be kind of a re-evolution of rock music. So there's a lot more bands coming out. It's kind of an uptick in popularity. So we're just wanting to kind of get y'all's side of it, being beyond the actual made it side, because y'all have made it. Y'all have been there, done that for, you know, going on like almost 30 years now.
Yeah.
96,
approaching 30 years.
So it's, you know, coming up on there. I'm sure you've seen during that time, you've seen a lot of changes within the music industry, so to speak. When y'all were starting out, who were some of your big influential bands or artists?
You know, I was really into 80s hair metal and glam, even what I would call prog rock of the 70s. That would be, I got into that later though. So originally it was like Bon Jovi, Rat, Crew, Metallica, you know.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We know. The big dogs.
The big names.
And then as I started getting into, I discovered like Kansas and Yes. Yes is my favorite band of all time, which most people are shocked about because we sound nothing like Yes. I just love how musical it is. And it was so complicated. And my story is that I was not allowed to listen to rock music growing up. So my mom was a piano teacher. So I played the piano. I played classical piano. I also played the trombone. So I was just engulfed in classical music. So when I heard Yes, I was like, oh my gosh, it's like classical music done with guitar. So you can every once in a while hear a little bit of progressive hints in Skillet's music, and that would be from that type of stuff.
Absolutely. And from, you know, reading up and following y'all over the years, you know, all of y'all have kind of different influences.
Yeah.
Y'all listen to like a different mix of music, which I would assume for your band would kind of mesh all of those together. And each band member brings their own little snippet of what they're interested in.
Yeah, I think that's probably true. And even with me and Corey write all the music. There's so many different styles we're pulling from, because we just like all of it. And so I think, you know, when you're asking about kind of an uptick in rock right now, a lot of it, of course, is just cyclical. Generations get into stuff. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. And I think that what's happened, this is just my opinion, I have no idea if it's true or not, this is my analysis. We had a generation of very social media generation.
Absolutely.
Social media obviously is not real, and people only present the best parts of themselves, of who they want to be seen as, but it's not actually real. And so what I think is happening now that curtain is kind of being pulled back a little bit, 2020, all the things that have happened sort of, I think, woke a lot of people up to the inauthenticity of what was supposed to be authentic.
Absolutely.
You know, real life. Reality TV, which is not real at all, and they're going, oh my God, all these things I was told was real is all bullcrap.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're pulling it back, and with that comes angst, and with that comes, I would like some music that describes the way that I feel, And you even hear some of that angst being written now in pop songs, which did not occur, I think, 6 years ago. All the pop songs were like, because I'm happy, and I'm happy like a room without a roof, and we're having fun. Everything was like fun and super amazing. And then comes like, who's the rap pop guy with all the tattoos? Post Malone. Post Malone comes out, and you start hearing this darkness in these lyrics. Lana Del Rey. You start seeing some of that, and then authenticity, and then there comes a resurgence of people discovering, who is this band Papa Roach? I know. Oh, they've been around for 30 years. Who is this band Deftones? Because of the authenticity of this music. So you have young people discovering it. I think that's why rock music is upticking. It's so real.
Absolutely, and it's authentic.
Yeah, even seeing in your band, because there's so many music tastes just being blended together, and it gives you guys all like a perspective on the world, and it's just you guys put it in your music and make it like a musical way of like speaking your mind and your truth.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. I think that's one of the things for the questions of like where is music going? What is it doing? I mean, I have no idea where music's going. But certainly one of the things I've seen in a lot of new bands that I like is that they are beginning to blend these things together, whether it's rock, it's metal. So now it's not, every once in a while Skillet will have like a metal drop in a song. Not often, but we may do it. And it's not looked at as like, you're not a metal band, you're not allowed to do that. It's cool. You can have a metal drop, just like Bad Omens can have a pop verse. Something that's like not metal at all. And then the drop comes and it's like Cookie Monster metal. I call it Cookie Monster. I don't know if y'all call it that. Yeah, my wife's a huge Bad Omens fan, so I'm choosing them. I'm praising that. That's a really good thing in my view. Hip hop, pop, electronica, metal, industrial, and it's kind of all coming. And even throwback rock. So now you've got some of the throwback. I call it throwback. I don't know if that's the right word, classic or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like classic. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's kind of why I think Skillet hits that. Skillet is not metal. We're not pop. We're not easily in a box. It's a lot of things at once.
But the best thing, you're authentic.
That's what we try to be. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's kind.